Piggery Garage. Thought I'd do a little update on what some of the tools I'm using. I'm getting a fair few DMs of where'd you get that tool from, how do you use it, things like that. So I'm thinking about adding that to the channel. Basically just giving a bit of a rundown. I forget that obviously there's newbies in here, and there's obviously highly skilled people or people that are more skilled than me watching the channel too. So I'll just give a little bit of a rundown on a few popular tools and bits and pieces that people have asked for. Okay, so first one I'll go over is this Kinchrome. Turn him around so you can see him. Kinchrome Nutsert or nut riveter. Some people call them Nutsert, some people call them rivnuts. There's 1,000 names for them. This is the bigger kit. This one here actually goes up to M10. I'll try and get in the focus there so you can see, yeah, M10. So yeah, M3, M4, M5, M6 and M8 and M10. I'll crack it open. I've actually got two kits. I'll show you the second kit that the first kit that I bought. So this is it here. Basically what it is a little riv nut or a nutsert. They look like these. What they are is you can either get them in steel or you can get them in aluminium. This is a steel one. I'll try and get it in focus. There you go. So you can see the thread inside there. You can see the little barbs on the outside here, and obviously you push that through your sheet metal like that. Put your die in there, crank on your die, and it'll set the nut in there. So you can do it in really thin sheet metal, and you can also do it for basically sections that you can't get behind. So you just drill the hole out on the front bit of the sheet metal and put your nutsert in, put your little piece in, and then crank him up, and away you go. So yeah, this is the bigger kit that I've just bought. I think it was around 149 or 189. Basically I got this set here, and these little riv nuts over here as a pack. These are about $50 or $60. I'll spin it around so you can have a squeeze. You can see there that it's got the 408 steel large flange riv nuts. So M6, M8, M10, M12, and then you can see here, so the actual grip is 1 to 3 mil in the sheet metal, and then 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, and it'll do a 16 mil hole, a 13, 11 and a 9. I'll give you a look at the first one I bought. I think this little kit was probably, from memory, about 89 bucks, 100 bucks. I actually lent it to a mate. That's what happens when you lend it to mates. They leave them out in the rain. Yeah, these ones go really small, right down to tiny stuff. So yeah, she needs a bit of a top up and a bit of a clean out. But yeah, so this kit here, it does M3, M4, M6 and M5, so it only goes to M6. The reason why I bought this kit over here is obviously it goes to M8 and M10. So most stuff on the four-wheel drive side of things is usually M6 to M10. And the reason why I was going to show this little video today to give you guys a bit of an idea, what I'm actually not using them for nutserts, but what I'm actually using is to turn them into a ferrule. This one here, yeah, so I've actually drilled this one out here, and why I've set the camera up here to give you a bit of a look. These are my circuit breakers for for air compressors and inverters and BCDC controllers, the whole lot. So what I wanted to do was, here's one I prepared earlier. So this is actually one of the feed wires. It's I think it's 6 gauge, this one here. It's only one of the smaller ones, but instead of just actually drilling it out and feeding it through the carpet and having no sort of surround or anything sort of finished off, what I've done is I put this in the chuck this up in the vise and drilled it out, and these are going to be my little ferrules or finishing pieces. So basically, yeah, she just slides through and it looks finished when it's actually clamped on there, versus having a little hole in the carpet. Okay guys, I brought you in for a little bit of a close-up. I'll show you the two side by side. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's got a hole there ready to go. So this is how most people usually do them. They just cut a hole in the carpet, push it through, and obviously this wire here will terminate through through a lug, like on this one over here. So there's the lug on that one. So you've got to imagine, obviously, it just comes out, terminates onto this this lug here, and this is how I roll on my setup. So same sort of thing. Hole's already there. The ferrule's in there, or the rivnut that I've drilled out, and yeah, same principle. It'll come up, terminate off. And yeah, I just think that you know, for an extra half an hour or an hour's worth of work, you know, the difference between this one here and that one there, if you're a bit OCD like me, you'll be looking at it every day and wondering why you didn't do it. So yeah, how I see it, yeah, this one here, aids, thumbs down. This one, smicko. Aids, smicko. Aids, smicko. Yeah, so another place I've used them, guys, I've used them with the P-clips here. Obviously you can see here, I'll get you in focus, where this is the wiring I was talking about in the last video. So yeah, we've got the little nutserts behind there, and they just P-clip in and out. That's all stainless hardware, so obviously you know, no rust or that sort of stuff. And I'll flip you around to the other side so you can see the back edge of it. So yeah, so just there, that's the actual little ferrules, and you can see how they swage out and they clamp onto the sheet metal. So I've just got those through there, and yeah, that's another application of how you can use them. So obviously, if I never need to change any of this wiring in the loom, I just undo the P-clip, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, just undo it, pull the convoluting out, and I can reattach it, so I'm not screwing in and out all the time and wrecking the inner guards. Here's the other side. It's been P-clipped up with larger P-clips, and yeah, same again. You can see that yeah, she's all been rivnutted in there, nice and tidy. Okay, so I'll show you another little application of where I've used them. So this is the top of the dog box, and yeah, you can see them hiding in there. So that's all been rivnutted in, and obviously that matches up corresponding with the hardware. I don't know if I've screwed down this side. We'll have a bit of a look. No, I haven't. So yeah, we'll check on the other side. It's probably not done anyway, but yeah, this is just the stainless hardware that's on the box that I've made, and yeah, they're obviously tucking under there. As you can see, that side's not painted yet. I haven't finished the box off, but yeah, the stainless hardware just goes through there and locks it all off. So that's just the outside of the box there that I've made. Alright guys, so yeah, that's a bit of a rundown on the old Kinchrome Nutsert or rivnut. I will add too that none of this stuff on my channel sponsored. I don't get kickbacks or whatever. You know, if I could, I'd probably black out the name and whoop, wrong side, black out the name, and don't worry about it. But I just put it up there for, you know, people so they know what they're buying or know what they're getting. So you know, it's real world information, and yeah, so hopefully I'll put this video up, a little quick video about some of the tools and you know, a few applications. I think that's probably another nice way to sort of round it off and show you, you know, not every tool is designed just for one you know, tool purpose. So you know, think outside the box a little bit, and yeah, come up with new ideas, and yeah, go from there. So hopefully you like the video, and you know, consider subscribing, and yeah, if the video goes well, I'll do a bit of a rundown on my MIG rig, you know, and a welding rig as it is, you know, plasma cutter, TIG, and also MIG, and some of the other hand tools and bits and pieces that I use throughout the build on the pig rig and up and coming builds. Cheers guys.